All right, let's do this. What's up, fam? What's going on, y'all? It's Tamir here, and it's Sunday right now. Y'all know what Sunday mean. It's market open. Market open. It's 1:45 right now, so we got about 3 hours until market open starts, and I'm about to do a little pre-market analysis on GJ. So I'm literally just now loading up the charts right now. I have not looked at the charts since Friday. So we about to see what's going on GJ and what I'm predicting from this currency pair right here. So going into the week, I'm not going to lie. I'm really about to be heavy trading GJ, and like that's really nothing new. But it's like I've been kind of like neglecting GJ just for the simple fact that I've been trading gold a little more since it flows better with my lifestyle right now in school. But me and GJ got so much chemistry. It's like I just gotta keep coming back. So, so yeah, we're here. This is GJ right now. I'm gonna start off on a weekly time frame and really just get a good bias of what's going on. Let me move my big head out the way first. So this is the weekly look on GJ. Overall, y'all see price has been climbing. It's been bullish. I see price has been making highs. This is a main higher low point right here. It's like a main area of support right here that GJ have found. And I got music playing there. I gotta take that off, but this is the main area of support right here. I see price came down, found support for the lower high point, retested the same support here, crept above it. This week price kind of retested. That was a little bit laggy, but price that came down, retested this broken area of resistance, turned to support right here. And now price is, flowing bullish. Like, just off of this, price is bullish right now on the weekly time frame. I don't really got to do too much more analysis on the weekly time frame. I see we did find a resistance, though. Hold on. Because you see price found a resistance here. It started coming down, right? And if you look to the left, we see an area of support right here that it looks like price turned to resistance. So we're going to mark that off too. And then we're going to dive down deeper into our lower time frames. Whoo! All right, let's drop down to the daily. See what's going on in the daily. So exactly what I said had happened. Price had came back to this area of support and turned it to resistance. So this is where there was a resistance, and then price came back, used it as, or it was a support. Price came back, used it as a resistance, and that's why we're seeing some type of bearish or downwards trending momentum right now. I see a support right here. I see price coming down. Okay. So I'm just trying to find zones or my action zones right now. And I see one all the way back here. And I see buyers right there too as well. So maybe price could fall down into that zone and continue a buy, or maybe we'll find something else on the lower time frame. But I definitely see these two zones right here, price playing within for the week. Let me delete that. Swing high. This is a higher low point. So as long as this higher low point really stands the test of time, as long as this higher low point stays respected, GJ is probably going to continue going upwards. If I use a 4-hour Fibonacci. Oh, that's nasty. Oh my God. Oh God. Yo, GJ talking dirty right now. So look, I'm about to mark this off for real. So at the bottom right here, this is where we started our Fibonacci. This is our daily support. I'm gonna make this a dark red, or we're gonna make that Purple. So that's our support on the daily time frame. Our resistance was found at this area of demand at the top, right? Yeah, I think so. I call it action zone exhaustion. We're just gonna call it our action zone. Found a retracement and then boom, 38.2%. Price respected to 38.2%, which is an elite price reversal zone. So this bullish bias is definitely pretty solidified for me right now. Like I'm pretty convinced just off of this right here that GJ is going to continue bullish, and we're going to head up towards these take profits right here, negative 27%, 61.8%. We may see GJ come. I don't know. It's going to go up there. That's all I know. So let's break down on the 4-hour time frame and see exactly what happened in the midst of us coming down to the 38.2%. All right. Full view. Let me make my head a little smaller because that shit is huge. Steady higher low points. It's clearly a bullish trend. I feel like it's a trend line here somewhere. I feel like we had a high, it's a higher low point. Point A to B, maybe, something like that. Yep. So this could be a trend line right here as well that could confirm our bullish bias on GJ. So they do say if you do need a trend line, whoa, that's not the right thing. They say trend lines take 2 taps. So there goes the first tap for the trend line. Here goes the second tap. And then from there, you just extend it to the future. So all these future taps are just how price plays within trend lines. So that's a cool tentacle. I'm going to take the Fibonacci off right now. We already know price came off the 38.2%. So I'm going to just mark this area right here off. We're going to make it white. And then we just going to leave a note under it saying that it is the 38.2%. That is a daily 38.2%, which is pretty strong. That is not the right zone. What is going on? Let's try that again. Daily 38.2%. So we already know that. And it's like, well, now what could GJ do? What are we waiting for? Well, we already identified that our bias is bullish. So are we waiting for, as we make our way down towards the lower time frames, is structure to play out bullish. So we want to see breaks of bearish structure. We basically just want to make a play off of the weakness of sellers. So as soon as all this seller's momentum gets taken out, we should be looking for buys. And that could be, I'm talking about all these sellers here. Bro, what is this tool? What? Have y'all ever seen this? Oh, heck no. How do I get out of this, bro? That's nasty work. I'm not gonna lie. I've never touched that tool a day in my life, and I don't even know what it was about to do, but that was ugly. What I wanted to do was this. These are the sellers we're tracking right here on GJ. So yeah, we can go down the 1 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, it's not really much for us to do. I mean, we already have our supply and demand zones, our action zones laid out. I'm not gonna lie, I do see another one that price possibly could bounce off of. Like I see buyers here. All action zones is where you see buyers and sellers, and I see buyers here, like buyers, and price came back down to it, but. So I do see that. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna mark this off like right there. And price is also right at that. So okay. Dang, I look kind of good, don't it, y'all? Buyers coming off. Let's drop down on the 1 hour time frame, see what's going on structure wise, see if we're breaking any types of structure or anything like that. So on the 1 hour time frame, like I said, we're just tracking bearish momentum. So we can just draw out raw market structure starting from this high low point here. Let's make this yellow. So that's a high. This is a higher low point. This is a higher high point. Higher low point. Retest to the high. That's That's a low. We'll say that. That's a lower high point. That's a lower low point. Lower high point. Lower low point. Lower high point. Lower low point. Lower high point. Lower low point. And it looks like price was trying to form a lower high point here. When market open, it may end up respecting it, but if price breaks above that, we might sit there and count that as a break of structure, and then take advantage of some buys from there. Or like I said, price could continue coming downwards, so price could use this as a lower high point, continue making it downwards till it comes down to that trend line, and then we'll see boom, 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 boom. That part, right? So it's options. You know, we have two options on GJ right now. I'll say that. When it comes down to entries, of course, I'm going to be on the lower time frames because that is how you get those crispy behind entries. I could also be on my 5-minute right now. Where's my moving average at? That's crazy work. Why is that not on? So right now, price is technically above the moving average. But if we mark off this area of resistance right here, this is really the resistance we want to see price break above to take advantage of some buys. If price does break above this resistance here, then I would anticipate a retest of this area. We can make this now pink, why not? And I would anticipate price to come up, come back down, retest this area of resistance, turn support, and then continue that overall uptrend that we're looking for. And if not, like I said, we will follow this yellow pattern right here and market structure down to that trend line. But yeah, that could happen. I'm trying to tell you, if price does break this resistance off of market open, that is a really good sign for buyers to happen. So that's really what I'm going to be looking for on GJ. These buys are looking too good. Like, moral of the story, GJ is buying. You should not be selling GJ. I mean, if you do and you catch some profit, kudos to you. But the higher probability setups are definitely going to be buys on GJ. Especially, like, since price is down here at the zone. Like, pay attention. Pay attention every time price came down to the zone right here. It was formed there, and ever since it did, buyers came off of it here. Buyers came off of it, sprung up to this resistance up here, then price melted all the way back down. This is when price hit a 38.2%, but it eventually came back up, retested this area, bought, price was in it, buyers are still here. These are all still buyers here. And now it's the same thing. So I think it's up with GJ. I think we're buying. I'm going to be buying. I'm going to be looking for the buy. And yeah, that's really the wrap of this GJ breakdown for the week of November the 10th. Hope you guys enjoyed. If I catch any buys, I'll be sure to share it within my story and share it with all you guys. But other than that, I'm out. Peace.